Okay. Okay, so I found out the way to print the outline on screen, and I just had to rearrange some code. Let's see, it's not streaming. So let's actually see. Let's copy this documentation. Let's refresh this thing. Let's put it here. Let's submit. And then I see the skeleton, and I'm printing here this streaming response, and then I see the outline on screen. And I don't see the text showing up, which would be nice, but this is not text content. This is just an object. So I could, well, now let's leave it like this. Let's leave it like this. It's fine. I could, if I really wanted to, I could stream this as text, but I think it would be a bit of a pain. So let's ignore. I'm gonna stop printing this thing. Servers, remove this line. And in the action, we have. Okay, so I figure out, first of all, if I want to work with these streamables correctly, in my server action, I need to initialize the UI stream, and then if I run some asynchronous code that needs to be awaited, I cannot await it within the scope of the server action, because that would block the returning value as a UI stream. This return value would be blocked by the await. So I need to, well, I could do different things, but one possibility is to wrap the promise, the awaited promise, in an async function wrapped in an IIFE. I never remember what this means. But it's basically, we're gonna run this function, this async function, without blocking the return. So it's gonna initialize the US stream, it's gonna run this function, and so it's gonna run this code inside the function. When it reaches here, because this is an awaited promise, it's gonna add this to the event queue, the JavaScript loop, and then it's gonna run this return. It's gonna return the UI stream, so the front end is gonna have access to whatever this thing is, which at this point will be whatever we have initialized this from, this to. Then once this promise resolves, once the event queue runs this promise and resolves it, it's gonna update the UI stream, and it's gonna close the UI stream. So this will update the UI, but at the same time, this code will not, this awaited promise will not block the UI from rendering. Hope it's clear, more or less. You know, I think you need to get used to how streams work, and I was not, so I'm slowly getting used to this. It's a bit unintuitive. You have an object which, a stream is like a producer object that sends you data. Whenever it sends data, it keeps on sending data, and you have to consume it, you have to read it, and this process is asynchronous. It's like an open connection way. So it's yeah, you have to think in terms of these things in a different flow. And okay, so what I have in this function is I initialize my state. I update the UI with a spinner. Then I have this IIFE, which is gonna run this code. When it reaches this awaited promise, it's gonna continue running this after the function. It's gonna put all this code to run in the what's it called, in the job. I think it's called a job queue or JavaScript, event queue or job queue. It's gonna queue these things to run later, basically. And then it's gonna return the value. Then the UI has this component, can render it. In this case, it's gonna be the spinner. So first it's gonna be a spinner, and then it's gonna run this code in the background. Well, not in the background, when asynchronously. And this code, it's right here. Creates a streamable object or value. It updates the UI with this skeleton. This will actually run immediately because the promise is here. So up to this line over here, this code will run immediately. So we'll see this skeleton immediately we submit. And then it's gonna run this promise asynchronously, and this is gonna return this result. And the result has a partial object stream, which is well, by the way, this thing is gonna run the LLM, the AI. It's gonna run the AI with this input and following a schema, which should be the response schema. And it's gonna return a result. The result is a partial object stream, which is an async iterable or async generator. So we can loop over it with the for await of, awaited for, or async for of loop. And this object is the chunks that we were logging before. If we look at the logs of the server, we see, if we go to the very top, it's easier to see. Here we have this stream object. This is what we were logging. First we have nothing, then we have an outline title, and we have the outline title, which is being built, streamed word by word, and we have the items and so on. So this is like this object is new every time, and every time is a bit larger content. So this is what this object is, and we are updating the object stream with this, and we are overriding the final outline, which is this thing over here. And then eventually this is gonna be done, gonna be finished, and that means that the object stream will have the final value, and the final outline will with the final value. And this finally means this is always gonna run, and it's gonna close the object stream to indicate, okay, this streaming is finished receiving values. And this object stream is passed in, wait, well, it just it's wait, okay, we're not really doing anything with this object stream, so I guess I can remove it. Same. Here we're building the final outline. Let's leave it like this. Maybe this error handling is not entirely, it should return something else, but let's leave it like this. Okay, so I don't need this thing now. I don't need this thing either. What happened here? Okay, so yeah, so this should still work. This is returning the outline, which is this final outline thing. Basically gonna await this, and when it's returned, if there is no outline, then we'll complain, which is, I guess, fine. And it's gonna update the UI with the outline, which is what we're seeing right here. And passing the UI stream here, but I don't think we are stream. Oh, we're using there, sure. I'm a bit disappointed Wait, I got an idea. What if I do this? What if I do this? I'm gonna put this thing here. Then I'm gonna comment this out. Kind of expect to see this incremental update now. I'm gonna refresh this thing. Well, let's just see what happens. Oh, yes, that's very nice. So I can now actually go and do this. Finally, by stream done. Makes sense to put it here, I guess. Yes, I remove this thing from here. Okay. Yeah, that was not so hard, huh? Okay. Okay, so this is done. The UI looks like crap, but I don't care. First I want to make this thing work. Okay. And let's see what's my usage of the OpenAI API. Look. Almost not. Yeah, 6 cents. 6 cents of a dollar. Is there even cheaper? Maybe I should mock. Wait. I think I should also mock. Save this. Const mock outline. Seems okay. That's where Copilot changes. So mock, if I'm passing mock, mock, yes, okay, mock, then we're going to be calling here this thing, and let's see, if mock sleep, wait, sleep 1 second. No, wait, this comes from the utils, then to me, okay, stream updates. Okay, yes. So let's go to the action. Let's put here true. Then we're gonna do turn mock outline UI stream done mock outline. Yeah, so we are waiting. Let's make 1 second or 700. What about 700? Doesn't need to be 500 or. So we're not gonna do any of this now. Checking if there's something missing, but I don't think so. I guess this is the way to do it. Sure. Yes, so. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm mocking this thing now, so I refresh. Whatever ipsum put here is gonna like yes. Effect mock effect outline. Okay, this is like mock here. This do I see? Let me leverage uh, I'm requesting ChatGPT to give me documentation for this function. So I get it's too much. Yeah, okay, stop this thing here. If I do this and I put this thing here now, right here, and then I go here, I should get, yeah, I get this thing here. The stream docs mock. Like to use mock data, but stream docs like to see here. Oh, wait a second. That's an interesting idea. So I need to do this off screen. True. Mock optional. The copilot is really good. Okay, so now we have an environment variable, which is m.mock, and it's gonna do the same. And valid environment variables. It's invalid because probably can't be a boolean. String proof. I'm doing well. I can show this actually. Trying to set the types for this thing. I think it can be boolean. It's gonna be a string. So this can be a string or undefined. If I do this, then string or undefined also. Okay. Yes. Okay. So now I can. It's okay. So what happens here? I'm going to string is available. And I'm gonna leave a comment in the environment file. Done. I just don't want to show it because I have my secrets in. Okay, so now this thing works and I'm mocking this thing. So I type whatever here. After 700 milliseconds, I see this fake thing. And now I want to be able to select. So I'm gonna make checkbox for now. I'm gonna add checkboxes here. So go to the, well, no, God damn, I need to, I'm gonna have to change all the variables now. Well, I'm gonna just, I'll have to go to the OpenAI. Yeah, I just revealed this thing by accident, briefly. So I'm gonna have to delete this from my API keys. Okay, API keys. I'm gonna have to for this thing. Finish with RCWA deleted. This is deleted. Reboot key, yes. So this is already gone. You can use it if you want. Nothing will happen. This is not existing key anymore. And I have to create another one and make sure not to freaking reveal that on the live stream. So let's create this thing. Let's just make sure that my screen is not recording this. Yeah, it's not recording this. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna copy this key, put it here, save. I'm gonna close the environment variable thing. Now it's done. Okay, we are set again. So I'm going to where is it? Also have my Bitwarden around. So where is the app? Close this thing. Where is it, man? Here. Oh yeah, here it is. So I want to convert these items right here into checkboxes. For now, checkboxes. So outline components here. So let's take a look at the CN thing. Checkbox. Okay. Accept. Blah blah blah. Add this checkbox. Then I'm gonna just add the checkbox form. And if I look at the code, wait, form useful, a bunch of items here. The outline, okay. So these, let's see, these items here are checkboxes. So each list item, I have the reference to the site for the checkbox thing. So this checkbox thing, const checkbox field equal something. Put this thing here. Then it's gonna return something, and this something is form control form item. What is this? Rendered form field. A bunch of stuff here. Form field. Okay. Basically, there's this thing in the documentation. It's pretty crazy. So I'm gonna create a separate component. Okay. Checkbox field. Checkbox. Be a field set more than a checkbox field. Checkbox field. Okay. Make it whatever. Checkbox field. Let's put this thing actually like this. Wait. Like this from here to here. Move this thing. I'm gonna put this thing here. Going to add this and this, 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 also this, this. From next. Okay. But no, this is not. Doesn't have description. Oh, it does. It has, of course, it has. It has the label. Yeah, no, it does not have. Let's remove the description. Okay. And the label. Let's see. Form. I need to pass the form. Form. Yes, I need to form. Control. What about passing the control? Control. Control, and the control. Control is basically type of form control, type of return type, return type, use form. Come on, man, like capitalized. Return type of use form from this is all fact. Okay, let's make it any for now. Then we have the control. Control. We have this field thing, field value. Oh wait, this is not good. Should I use this form thingy? No, let's not use it. Delete this thing. Let's make it normal particularly. So we're gonna grab this in a form and area label area labeled by, then we're gonna do const id const your oh wait, use id const id use id, or like title id title. Come on, man. Ugh. I have a stupid thought. This auto import thing, imports something weird. Is like when you're playing what game? You're playing Elden Ring, and you try to lock onto an enemy that's right in front of you, but the game locks you into an enemy which is like 100 meters away, and you lock, you hit the attack button, and you attack in a completely useless direction because the game is crazy and thinks you're trying to lock an enemy which is like miles away instead of the enemy which is right in front of your face. It's the same. I thought this is a stupid analogy for some reason. Let's make this thing here like this. Okay, and then we have these things, and this thing is gonna be a checkbox from here. Okay, and let's see how this checkbox thing works. So here we have the code for this thing, and then we have the checkbox ID and the label and the label. Okay, so let's copy this thing here. Okay, and then we're gonna move this thing, format, and then this is the sub item label. Okay, and the checkbox ID. Wait, how let's see, we have this form, and then we have these checkboxes, and how, so on change, so basically on change current, do I actually need to control anything? Go here. Can these checkboxes just be uncontrolled? Okay, let's do this thing. Let's just add a bunch of checkboxes here, the ID is super wrong, so let's make something different for the ID. Maybe sub item JDEX, stupid name, but yeah, it's whatever. So this is gonna be like this, and this I can type correctly. It's gonna be IDEX JDEX. Okay, this is gonna be the key. I think I can make const ID equal, for some reason I like it, because turn the other, which is like here. Okay, so this is gonna work again. Yes, correct. Const ID equal this. So we're gonna have this ID, or make it current ID. Current, yes, okay. Let's add checkbox. What's the abbreviation for checkbox? Or a sub item? Checkbox. Checkbox. This. Like this, okay. PBX seems reasonable. So we have this. I'm gonna add this. So this is the ID. Then we have checkbox current key. Label HTML for this, which is kind of waste of time to do that, honestly. Let's see how this looks right now. Yeah, so this looks like this. We have checkboxes, and these checkboxes, so I need a way to now const ID const use actions like this from here. Let's go to the yeah, I need to have this in here. Let's go to where do we go? The action file. Action. By the way, I have to go to the gym. So, okay, so I have a bunch of things here, which apparently is out. Is out. Okay, so this looks okay. So we have this action. This action, submit docs, resync function, submit checked items. This is gonna be form data of type form data. Okay, and then we're gonna just do console log the form data on the server. Okay, that's the only thing we're gonna do. Then we're gonna grab this thing, then we're gonna pass it. Okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna put it here. Yes, and form on submits equal handle submit. We're gonna do this function handle submit events event holds this, and then we're gonna close, and then we're gonna events, and we're gonna call this function with the how do we make the form data from this thing? Let's go to the example repo. Morphic UI action panel and meet, and now we're passing the form data here. Okay, so this way, right? So we put this thing here. First we do the event thingy, and we pass in the form data. Okay, So we're gonna now look at this at the what is this digesting? So console.log form data. Let's get rid of this thing. Okay. Let's how to format. Let's how to format this. So now if I click this thing, I guess I'm gonna get whatever thing, because this doesn't need to, this is uncontrolled now, but it's passed with the form data, so it doesn't need to be controlled. But they were missing something, missing this thing. Okay, so I'm gonna take a look at this thing. I'm gonna click where I need the submit button. So button type submit. So I have a submit button. Submit, yes, okay. So I'm gonna fix it because it's terrible. So it has bad spacing issues. I guess I can do class name equal flex call gap 2 items start. Okay, and decimal margin left 4. Yeah, so this is how it looks now. It looks slightly better, and the button is like terrible. Class name margin. I really shouldn't bother with these things. It really doesn't matter the layout. So I'm gonna click this one, and I'm gonna see what we get in the server. I'm gonna click submit, and then what is this thing? I'm gonna okay, I'll do json.stringify null 2. Okay, click again, meet the hell. I'm submitting the form. Okay, the form and current target form data. How does it even work? Meet check items takes form data. And okay, and prints the form data, and the form data is null. The form data is an empty object, but I clearly see that there are checkboxes inside. Input type checkbox. Do I really need to control this thing? That doesn't make sense. How is this done here? Let's take a look at this thing. Where are my front-end skills, man? So we have this form data. We have submitting the format. This format comes from current target. And this current target is just the event, which comes from the handle submit. The handle submit is from the form. And then we have these inputs. The values are controlled. These values are controlled, but they are controlled just because I want to do this thing. But the backend is calling this function. Form data, blah, 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 get. It has an input thingy. Oh, maybe I need to do this thing. Get all, what is the, okay, let's check the form data. Form data MDN. Form data. Let's see how this works. Because I honestly, from the append, delete entries, first through all key value percentage, first value get We have all the values with the given key from as keys sets values, so I can get entries. Form data entries. Let's just well, I can actually form data dot entries. Let's call it value or entry, or better, value. Wait, this, and then just give me some, like, I just want to log that looks okay, but it's like, what is happening here? Is expected 0 arguments but got 1. Bring binding element b. What? Data entries, iterable iterator, turns an array value pairs. Wait, oh wait, this is not an array method. For const this key value of this, so it's not const tree of form data. Wait a second, man. How does it form data enters iterable iterator? Turns an array of key value or key in. This is an array, okay. Wait, so can I structure this thing here? Key value, cannot. Can I key value? So cannot be the structure in cannot be. Wait, so but if this is an array, then E0, E1. Let's just print this thing, whatever. Like, take a look at this. Let's click NE. 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 Why is it printing N? Okay, wait a second, okay? Returns an array. This dot for each, just log. What the hell, man? For each 45 travel iter, but it says returns an array. Auto complete. As GitHub copy. Yes. Oh, come. I don't know, man. Let's submit this thing again. It does not print anything. This is not working. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna control these things. So let's go to this checkbox. Usage. Disabled, no code. It's gonna have the same checkbox. So let's ask ChatGPT. Provide a controlled provide a controlled React checkbox, a group of checkbox. Provide a group of controlled React checkbox. Give me the thing like this. I have a checkbox groups, check states, checked items, checkboxes, check 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then we have this type, name, checked, changed. Then you're writing too much already, and then I'm gonna pass in this thing. When form data should submit to server the currently check boxes. Okay. Help me complete this act. Assume the server action is okay. Now okay, so what did React checkbox simultaneous control component? It should be blah blah blah. Then we have this use action, submit title ID, check states. Controlling these things for some reason. Just gonna put it here, okay? Like this. This thing act. How do I trigger this shortcuts keywords? How do I trigger these pilot suggestions? See, let's open up more. Let's just do this. Double click it. Cool. Accept panel suggestion, navigate, suggest terminal, Control I. Okay. Control I or control this, not it's not trigger inline suggestion. Okay, probably what I want. Alt This is not working. Okay, navigate to previews, next panel. I'm gonna try this. This is not working. This is not working. Accept cursor, next terminal suggest command. Completion, copilot. Open. So okay, so this is no. This okay. Usually, like this is my trick. Okay, so as a check states, user state here missing. Is this is what is this? IDs probably. Check states, set check states, pref, then this, and this name is event targets, and the name is this. Okay, grab this thing. I'm gonna put it there. This. Name is deprecated. Name is deprecated. Name is deprecated. What is name? Name is deprecated. I have name here. What the hell? Void is not. Where is this getting this name from, man? I'm so confused. So the name is coming from here. Why can't it be the same? Make it the same. Then on change what happens? Type comes from, just clear here, on change form event handler. Apparently it's this form cannot find name. This is a function. Okay, make it like this. Then we're complaining that this event does not exist. Probably import this from React. I need some water. I'm gonna be here for 5 minutes more to the gym. So okay, so let's go here on changes, on change form event handler, form event handler. HTML button. Change event. Okay, I need this thing actually. This one. Act. Dot form event. Then target. Check does not exist on time. Exist. Checked. state, or maybe I shouldn't use typescript. String. Then this is not gonna complain anymore. Check string false, not check state. Checked state. Checked state. This freaking thing. Check. Then we have this ref. The ref is here. Class and the props are here. So this is the element which is checkbox primitive avix. Let's go here. Checkbox root react ref. Why is it like? Let's go here again. Okay. And let's see, do I have a controlled? Please just give me a controlled version of it. Checkbox demo, checkbox ID, expand, copy and paste, install the following project. Play the import paths. Oh, wait, yes, here. Usage, import, checkbox, and the checkbox examples, code, import checkbox with text, checkbox. Useful. This is not useful either. Let's see if I where is the checkbox? Where is the checkbox? Here, checkbox checked, and it's freaking. Why do you have to use this React hook forms thing? Okay, man, let's use this thing. Whatever. I'm gonna use this thing. React hook forms. I'm just gonna follow this example. I have it in the other screen, but I'm just gonna follow the example. We have a form. Why do we have two forms? Okay, let's pick a form with more thingies. So I'm gonna go and gonna delete everything except, okay, let's here, skip this thing, let's skip that, let's keep this thing, let's remove this thing, let's remove this thing, okay, let's keep that. This is gonna be the same. Okay, now I have to, like, wait a second, actually I have to remove these dots. Let's go to the list here. Let's remove dots. Remove this thing also. Let's add space y1 work, and it does work. Okay, it's too squeezed. Let's fix a bit. To span if last name is mark bottom 2 second this, and now we're gonna L and space y4. Yes, still 2. What about this 2? Then what I have here is that exactly this guy plus margin bottom. Yes, yeah, this looks a bit better now. Let's go now then implement this kind of form structure from Shatsian, which is a bit overkill. So let's see, the component we have some form schema. Okay, form schema for the Zod thingy, and have form schema. Form schema is just a list of things, items, actually I will each of these sub items should have a specific. I need a reference to each of those, but I already have the reference. I already have the reference. Let's move. Should be able to reference it. Okay, so we have this form schema, then we have the form thingy inside the component. This form solver. It's from here. Solver form schema default values. Yeah, default values. Array, string, refine, value sum. Sure what you have to select at least one item. Correct. Function, then we have a function on submit, which submits a toast, which we ignore. JSON.date. Okay, then we do this. We import the form from where it needs to import. From here, yes. Then what we have to do, let's see, we have to import a bunch. It's so annoying. Form field. You have to wrap this thing in a form field. Let me see if I understand. Name, render, form, item. Okay, so this whole thing gets wrapped in a form field. Apparently, let's see if I can. This whole thing, form field. Bam. This form field has oh my, so annoying. Wait. This form thing. This thing. Here we have a shitload of stuff. We have to we have to move all these things inside of bam. Okay, rendering this whole thing. Then what's happening here is that this is all this. Okay, now I have this form item. This is basically one of the. What is wrong with this thing, man? This is ridiculous. Form item, form label. God, this is really form item wrapped in. checkbox. This is too much, man. Let's do this for now. Let's comment this out. See if it it does not break. But it's not rendering any form field, cannot find name. Not rendering. So form control, name, items, render, blah blah blah. The render, let's see what. And also, if you look at the freaking docs of this Chatcien, all the code here is white, the same color, which is unreadable. This is so bad, man. So bad. Form submits. Wait. What this form? Okay. Then I need to start rendering form item. One of the items, which is like this thing, wrapped in something. Form item. This. So I'm gonna do this. Then we have this form label, basically here. For this. Then we have items map form. Wait, not. I'm messing up. What is happening? If. Okay. This is this needs to go. Needs to go. Then we have this form item, basically this item. Yeah, this is the form item. Move this thing, put it before the li. This is the label. It's not called label, it's called form label. Okay, for this thing. Then we have the form field with a render. What is this, man? It's so confusing. It has a, let's say, it has a form field, that a render which renders a form item. This form item inside has an items. It's a map over items. It's with a form field inside, and this form field renders form item with a form control. Okay, God. So this form item is a form control, and it has the form control. I see. Checkbox needs to be wrapped in a form control. This needs to be imported. Okay. And the form, let's see, form item, the key is here. I feel like there's list missing here. The checkbox has a bunch of things. Checkbox has this. Checkbox has this. This field. Oh God, what is this? Render. Form items map item. Okay, man, I need to restart this thing because how can How can this be so hard, man? Just okay, let's pick this shit. Oh, it's down here, right? Let's remove this crap. Let's pick this thing. This giant list thing. Okay, let's cut this thing. Let's remove this freaking form field. Let's just remove all this crap. Yeah, label again. Okay, save this thing and guess this is gonna put this thing. Saying Z array, Z string. This is an array of strings with some this is gone. Submit. So save. Later. Um, this, this, this. Then I and const checked well string of array of strings. Check. Man, check bubble. Check. Then we go here and do change checked. Check whatever. False. I cannot believe this statement. Dog target not checked. Okay. Let's try this thing. Check and target check checked checked wait checked ID checked ID change. Okay, so check. Doesn't work. Change. Check. Log. Check. Change. What are the freaking events of this? Check the up. Changed. Handle change. Handle change. Checked. Some buttons. I don't know why it doesn't. I don't know what I'm gonna type. Hell, man. Okay, now this freaking thing works. It wasn't so hard, man. This works. If I click on submit, I get this. True. I need to transform function. Checked. Let's see. Checked. Crazy. Checked. Basically, I have this function string set checked. Checked. It's like I should go to the gym, man. It's a boolean, okay? So this is boolean. Let's check. This is an array of. This is an object with ID. So that's what we have here. On the turn array checked. Start with this, okay. This thing we have outline. This outline is has this form. But it has this format. Also have an example in the schema, which is the it has an object with title and an array. It's an array the first return array of check label. Okay, so const idx return okay up id const id. Okay, this is okay. This is the first index. Title equal something wrong here. I'm gonna return something. Return why is it okay, wait. So title is taking the items outline. This outline is the partial outline title item. So item okay, so it's gonna return this. I'm gonna return this thing. Now it's gonna be a return an array of thingies. Whoa. Oh, because I'm not passing in. Need JSON stringify JSON.stringify. Okay, print this thing. I'm gonna submit. When not to use, when you want to perform side effects, want to manage side effects. Should be a radio. It should be. But now I'm gonna stop here. Okay. Later. So see you later.